lovely beings. Welcome again. Not sure if I'm also on the YouTube, but I'm not sure if I'm on the Facebook, but I'm definitely on the YouTube. It's me again or something. So let's see. I'm not sure yet if I'm on the Facebook, but let me know if you can hear me well. And Joehoe, lovely beings. I made the title Joehoe, lovely beings, but I changed it. I will change it again. Ooh, ooh, lovely. So that's the title. Joehoe, lovely beings. Welcome, everybody. Everybody's very welcome. Oh my god. What a roller coaster we are living in. What a crazy reality we're living in. Oh. So everything I do is to help you navigate this reality, decode this reality, help you deal with this reality, heal in this reality, and thrive in this reality. And if I can try for many years already outside of a certain construct, here also to help others with that. Yay, welcome. I'm on very happy to see everybody. Let me know if the sound is good, because last time I had a different sound and suddenly it was not good. So I want to that everybody is possible to hear it, because last time I also had a really good talk and that was not possible for everybody to hear. Welcome. I'm live on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Even though Facebook restricted me for a month, I think I'm still on there. Because I have people here, so mostly people from, I guess, from Facebook. Know that you're very, very welcome. You can ask me any questions, but I'm here to help people, support people in any way possible. So if you have any questions, if you have like physical problems, emotional, mentally, whatever, financially, like whatever you're dealing with, I'm here to help you with whatever. So I'm a yoga teacher, but I also give coaching, I give healings, I give healing courses, I write books, 4 books now, whoop, 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 whoop. 4 books, but this is coming. I write about knowledge, information, health information, but also energetic poetry, empowering poetry, like activating and messages. And I also do talks and I do podcasts. I'm way behind on all my reels, but for come. The last weeks, I've been very busy with organizing my marriage. So done that. But we still have to organize the pictures, we still have to organize the videos of it, because I had actually an online marriage. And apparently that's possible. That's possible. Thank you, Utah County, for making it possible. Since COVID, they do COVID marriages online. But we wanted to marry already before, but it was all very difficult, bureaucratic. In different countries, they have different rules, so it was really crazy. Like we couldn't be. So now we are just legally married, and we're like we wanted to do that already before, but stupid bureaucratic stuff. But we definitely feel a shift in connection with ourselves. And we also know it's not just paper, it's for us to let each other know that we're there for each other, we support each other, we choose each other every day and again. And that's why we also share together also. We have YouTube together, it's called Forever Awesome, 888. People know how awesome they are. Like we remind each other every day how awesome we are, but we also like other people to remind yourself that you are awesome. Yes. And because of all the shit happening every day, and all the distractions and all the shit, and it's also good to let people out there know, like, yeah, that you matter, you are loved, you matter. Um, and if I can help you in any way, I will be there. You can always PM me. I give coaching and healing, and I work on different online income ways. So I also can help people are struggling, because I don't want anybody to struggle with anything. With anything. Is it your health? Is it your mental health? Is it your emotional? Whatever it is, I want you to thrive. I want you to be healthy. And what really works for me a lot is exercises. So I did a lot of sports always, and then after I did also a lot of yoga, and then also I did qigong, and I did some martial arts, and I also love dancing. So I do a lot of things like making sure that I'm always like exercising in different ways. Like welcome, welcome, everybody's welcome. I do a lot of exercises. So these are the like things that can really help you in this reality to feel more empowered in yourself. And exercise is one of the best things ever, ever, ever. So I came across Coach Kenny. He's on Facebook and Instagram. I came on Coach Kenny and I saw, thank you for the follow. I saw on Facebook in an ad, I saw some people doing amazing exercises. And like, I can't even do those exercises because I know all the standard exercises. But Coach Kenny gives more exercises and they are really cool. You can just so I started doing the exercises from Coach Kenny, and like I think I never had as toned belly as ever before, and also other places on my body also got more toned, and I really feel very good. So I want to, yeah, check it out, Coach Kenny on Facebook and Instagram. But it's like exercises for everything, everything, and you can just do them just a couple of minutes, once or twice a day, and I'm doing them twice a day, and I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I will check that. Really funny. Some of them look funny. So, but I'm still gonna let you know of a couple of them. Like this, and you go do your with your feet up front. You can't see them like you were. It's like you're yeah. You can't see. I will do like this. So that's look at it. It's going up, 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 up. Yes. I can be a bit more. So like this, like this. And you do this several times a day and it really helps. So it looks really straight in the beginning. You're like, hey, but this goes your whole like from here till down. And it's a fun way to do. It's a fun way to do because you can also really bounce and it's also bounce. Like this one, like this, like this. And this one, and then I have this one. On elbows, stick another, yeah, you connect with your elbow. So you incorporate your body. And what's also really is that you have different brain out with your right hand and your left leg, and you have those things like with balance, leg, your right leg, and the other brain as well. So your left brain and your right brain. So important to do things with your other arms. So I really love this exercise. So check out Coach Kenny. Who's done? There also like you can do this like kicking as well. You can do so many other things. It can be fun. You can exercise and have fun. So that's and so it was those Caroline. I did a normal, I was a normal comment, but they tried. Um, yes, so I really like exercise. I really like exercise. I like yoga. I did a lot of sports, and now I'm doing these Kokeni exercises. And so I just did. Yes, that's just glitchy, like my. But I hope you can hear me well. And but the internet is good, but it's still sometimes in and out. So it's all good. So people can hear me, and here I'm also on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, so the exercises really help me, but what also helped me is dance. I love dancing. I have a lot of different mixes that can help me through on Mixcloud. I have them also on Mixcloud, real good exotic dance DJs and stuff. So that also helps me a lot with dealing with this reality. How to do it, because this reality is crazy. Yes, you would love to. How to make yourself strong. And what is also good, like affirmation, like you don't need anybody else to do certain things, but as long as you believe in yourself and you're happy with yourself, that's the most important. So something strange. Go away. There was a pop-up thing that I watch you from Portugal. Oh yeah, welcome. And um, I started this TikTok in Portugal. So that's why I have a lot of Portuguese. Uh, keep going for the information. Yeah, you're very welcome. And that's called also MissHellbreaker, information to help you deal with this reality. But thank you. And again, strange things. But no, go away. Wants to add channels, but it's not possible. Started the process. You were busy with the process itself, the information, and then this information, then that information, and then from that was processed, we 1 or 2 weeks, the marriage would already happen. So that was like, oh, it's on Zoom, so we have all the people, and we have a big family. So that was like, oh, who shall I invite, this and that. So that was, I was like, I want, but also organizing like what one do I want to, and do I also want to organize the party in the evening, and how to organize that. But luckily I have someone So I was doing that, and then the after party was amazing, and then another after party, and I wanted to go back. So even on the party, just I did eat some cake. I needed some cake, but I didn't. But I had. So that's why I juice, um, and that really helped me. So I made a juice for hydration, and it was also in hydration. It would have been worse if I drank alcohol and it's just, well, it was quite okay, but I'm recovering. I feel I'm still recovering. Share what I did to recover. So I did make juices with apples, pure cilantro, and lime is really good to do also anyway to drink water limes because that takes a lot of toxins in the body. Like citrus fruits are really good to clear you out of toxins, but also mucus and stuff out of your body. And limes is really, really good. So I drink a lot of water with limes, and sometimes also good to have like baking soda with water. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm very good. You okay? Yes, very, very okay. Very okay. And what I also sometimes, when I wake up and I feel like I have like a hangover or brain fog, what really helps me is to get some baking soda. Like, but make sure you have the one with, yeah, but baking soda like half a teaspoon, some water, and you drink it. You can even drink it with lime, and that's even better because that alkalizes your body. So you're also good. Oh, great to hear. And everybody's very, very welcome. So what you can do if you have brain fog or you feel like a hangover, it's really good to drink water with lime, but also you can also do water with baking soda. You can also do it together. But baking soda and lime is also good for inflammations of the body. Inflammations you could have when you have things on your skin, or if you have like whatever is happening with your body. If you have certain things, it's always inflammation. Lemon is good, yes, to use, yes. It's also good to use when you're eating, but it's also good to squeeze them in water and drink lemon water or lime water. And that really clears up a lot of toxins and mucus inside your body. So you will feel much better. And it also improves mood as well. It does boost my mood. If I drink lime water in the morning, I would like, it really improves my mood. So I don't drink any coffee, by the way. I drink, but I do drink herbal teas. And the teas that I put in my, I did a lot of research on herbs. And that's why I also recently published a herb book. I made it together with my partner. Yes, exactly. Lemons are good. It's good for everything. It's good. It's very good. And also to put it in tea. Just put it in tea, put it in water, put it in food, lemon, also grapefruit. Grapefruit blood, what is it? Blood pressure as well. Grapefruit is really good if you have a high blood pressure. And I think like all those like oranges. Like you feel so good and it really hydrates you and you feel very good after you eat them. And I do make a lot of juices, but I also make a lot of smoothies. And that really helps me because fruits have a lot of energy in them and we are electric beings. So you're charging your body. But that's the same thing as what you do with the baking soda. You're charging your body and you make it more alkaline. And that's the same with fruits. Fruits have like the highest frequency like in energy. So if you eat a lot of fruit, you will have a lot of energy as well. And then I like make a lot of smoothies and juices. And smoothies, I really like it. And they also say like why like tropical fruits are so good because they have a higher amount of sun energy coming into them. So they have like really lots of higher vibrational energy in them. And that's why, like in the summer, when you're feeling down and you don't have that much sun, and you get vitamin D from the sun, and you feel much. People are much happier when they are in the sun. It's like it's natural. When you feel sun, everything's much better. Everything feels better. But you can like it's called biophoton energy. It's like light energy. It's like light energy, and you can get those even more with certain things, like especially fruits, especially fruits that were in the sun because they soaked up that sunlight. Hello, thank you for liking the live, thank you for being here. And sunlight is anyway really good, but if you don't have it, you have to make sure that you get fruits inside, and especially even tropical fruits. But fruits is really good. But you can also have fruits that are around you. So like everything that's very hydrating is really good. Like apples, oranges, grapes, melons, these and berries, lots of berries, is really really healthy and also a detoxifies. So a lot of people say always like, oh, it has the fruit sugars, but the fruit sugars are different than the normal artificial white sugars. So fruit sugars are much better and much healthier. And the seeds are even more potent. Like that's where the life comes from, where the new fruit comes from. So never like make sure that you always have fruits with seeds, and then you can plant them again and make your own fruits. But also, it's the most healthiest thing in the fruits, and that's what they want you to know that they like. Oh, they make you the fruits without seeds for you to um, said it's convenient, but it's not. They change it chemically, they modify it to make fruits without seeds. But you want with the seeds because the seeds are the most healthiest. There's also a reason why they say like apple seeds are bad. I ate quite some apple seeds yesterday because the seeds are the most healthiest. The grape seeds, they make a grape seeds extract from everything. The watermelon seeds, you can blend them and eat them with them, and they still like the most healthiest things. There's a reason why they say apricot seeds cure the big C, with the B17. A lot of seeds cure a lot of things. So know that and start eating those seeds and start eating fruits with the seeds. So I share health information. What is good is anyway moving your body. We talked about body about exercise, but you can also go walking or bicycling. Go walking in the evening. Go make a round around your neighborhood. That also works. But if you want to move, make sure that the universe moves with you and you feel much healthier as well. So the movement is very important. The health is very important. Even like I have a really long time that I eat only raw food at this moment. I sometimes also eat cooked food, but in the cooked food, I still incorporate as many raw food as well. So that's why it's so important. Like I like incorporate like tomatoes, and raw cucumber, and raw avocados. Like you can put those things with other things that are like cooked. So you can whatever you can have and salads. You can also have the raw like the salad with it and do all sorts of vegetables in it. And a lot of times they say it's best if you have just one sort of fruits, but if you combine thousands of amount of fruits, just do a couple because that's what they call also mono fruits. It's the best when you eat one fruit and you only eat that fruit because it's easy to digest. So instead of doing a lot of different things, it's better to do less because it's better for your digestion. So I cook always like very simple, but I really like it because if you eat more natural, the flavors are different because we're used to eating artificial flavors and they put a lot of additives in it. So you want to keep eating those things. So you want to keep eating the things that are like unhealthy for you. And it's like a vicious circle. because you keep eating them, and you keep getting worse, and then you don't have energy to cook anymore. So you keep getting other stuff, and then it gets worse and gets worse. And that's why it's so important for you to make your own food. And that's why I also do like you can. It doesn't have to take a lot of energy. So I want to let people know what they can cook and what they can make, and that is really healthy and doesn't have to take that much time. So I already shared on my YouTube one video about like why not like several videos when I'm making smoothies, but I'm gonna start making also more videos when I'm cooking, cooking alone, but also cooking with my partner. So, cooking show. So, and I also am definitely gonna make cooking as well, part with my partner as well. On our YouTube Forever Awesome 888. So, and yeah, that is something. And we also very much are like, uh, very much about healthy food and healthy living and healthy communication. That's so important because we come from different places and different cultural regions, and we have different ways of saying certain things. And that's why, so for me and my partner, it's really important to have good communication. But my English is not from where I come from. Like, I come from Holland. People talk Dutch. And a lot of people from Holland know how to speak English and understand English, but not everybody. But I had so many followers in the world, I wanted to um, be sort of people, the most amount of people could understand me. So that's why I always share everything in English. But I do want to, wrote now several books in English, but I do want to translate them so people from other countries can also read my books. So translating them in Dutch and translating them in English is so part of my plan. So that is what it's going to do next. Translate books, yeah, in Dutch and Spanish. Dutch and Spanish. So I start with my next book, plus other books. So I will make sure that all my books are also in Dutch and English. I have different books that I wrote so far, and that is Hacking the Matrix with biohacks, uh, biohacks, and then I had With the New Earth that was also published on Amazon, and then I have like Heal Yourself and Others with a lot of different healing modalities that can really help you, but also others as well. And my latest book is a herb book that I wrote together with my partner because it's so important. That's why we always drink a lot of herbal tea. And some of the best herbal teas that you can use that like heal a lot of things and is like dandelion. Dandelion, the whole plant, but also the roots, dandelion and soursop. Soursop leaves are very, very healthy. And but we also have others, and that's called like milk thistle. That's really one of the things that is best for the liver. And we also have nettle, and that's really good for the blood, purifying the blood. And then we also have wormwood, that is to get rid of like parasites in the body. We have mugwort, that is also really good for that same thing, but also for like other things as well. And we have like herbs that are good for different things. And then we have um, mullein, and that's really good for the lungs. It really clears up the lungs from mucus and stuff. And mullein is really good for the lungs, for respiration, but it's also good for anti-inflammatory. So like we have like different teas, but we ran out of sarsaparilla and butterfruit, and those are like two herbs that Dr. Sebi always recommended, and he also helped people helped heal a lot of people always. So we also check the herbs of Dr. Sebi, but also check that he also made lists of food and vegetables which are alkaline and which are not. So there's a lot of vegetables that they're like genetically and are not what they're supposed to be. So that's why it's also good to understand that and to check the list of Dr. Sebi, what's alkaline and what is not. And there's a lot of different things out there. But alkaline means it's healing your body and all the other things. Like we we know deep down what is healthy for us and what's not. What are the choices that we make? What is healthy and what is not? Are you making a choice out of love or out of fear or out of convenience in the moment or because you're craving something or if you really feel really good and healthy and in your power, you wouldn't even eat certain things. So also know that you are in different moments in your life eating different things. Like when I feel like really high and good frequency, I would never get like normal ice cream or get a sorbet based on water with fruits. And but when I feel like I just want something really delicious, I would like fuck it and get some chocolate ice cream. But I know that there's a lot of like milk and other things in there. But they put so much shit in the food, it's like crazy. Like I almost never want to get an ice cream in normal shops because they put so much stuff in there. But only like understand what they have. If you can't read the ingredients, means that you probably put shit in there. And if there are a lot of times when they do like they don't want like sugar, but then they put sucralose or aspartame in there, it's like really toxic stuff. You also don't want that in there. So it's about taking your health, taking your energy into your own hands. And that you can do with eating differently and making better choices. But for me, it's also drinking herbal tea. And I really like herbs. So we're definitely going to get some more herbs. Can't wait. Can't wait to get some more herbs. And yeah, we want to like, I want to help as many people live a healthy, happy life. So that's why I share different things in different videos because I can keep talking about like anything. Uh, because I go back to basics because there's some basics that people don't know of. So that's why I share a lot of things. But the one first thing you do is turn off the TV for all the lies and shit and numbing you down because they're programming you. So that is the first thing. Don't believe anything what they're saying because they all are paid by big pharma, big corporations, and they just push bad food on you. They push bad food, they put the fast food, they put the bad drinks, they put it even predicting programming. They put it in all those uh, shows. How many? I'm like I don't watch shows. Like I might mostly watch movies and series that are like contribute to consciousness and information and inspiration. So I was like I share a lot of times. I had like a really long list with movies and series that wake up, like documentaries that wake people up. So I like to share those and I like to see those and share about that. But there's also some other things that I watch. So like I even also watch sometimes. I admit it. I also sometimes watch 90 Day Fiancé because I love people finding love. They had also Ik Vertrek in Holland when someone goes to a foreign country to find their partner. And who would have known? I always watch those TV. Who would have known? I also found a partner from a different country, and I even met him in a different country. So I was already like, when I was very young, I was like wanting to do different, go to different countries, wanting to find friends from different countries, and I love love stories. Love stories. So I like the Married at First Sight. I love 90 Day Fiance. And I love Love is Blind. Even though all these things can be totally fake, and nowadays you have more and more also like this fake women, boobs and fake lips. And even though you're like, are actually women, because sometimes they have such long throats and with female features, then I'm like, is it a man or is it a woman? And I really don't mind, but just be real about it and understand it. But don't say it's women when they're like men. And that is like really crazy. Like everything on like Hollywood and on television, it's like, and it's like, it's crazy, it's crazy. But the whole agenda is going down anyway because more and more people waking up to it. People waking up to the agenda, the bad agenda of Hollywood about the child trafficking, the abuse. You need to do certain things before you get famous, but then you don't. They think you have everything, but they're still puppets. They're still being controlled. A lot of times the children of the persons, also the artists and the people in Hollywood, it's always the next generation, it's the children because they already are in those families that are like programmed already from birth. But if anybody ever wants to be out of it, like if you like want to heal with family constellations and therapy and reprogram yourself, and I'm here to be I'm a healer, and I'm a coach, and I want to help people. So if anybody feels like they need a healing, they need coaching, yeah, I'm always out there. So anybody can always PM me, but they can also check my website, MissHellbreaker.com. So, but there's all those old constructs of like greed and power, and it's all collapsing, and we see of certain structures as well. And you see the warmongering, like in Holland, they're like, oh, the people have to go back into the army. We need to war Russia, and they portray Russia very bad like, in the media. But it's Russia's not the bad guy here, but the programs, like they say, is like this is the bad guy. But we find out who the real bad guys are at one point. But everybody in the public eye is part of this agenda. It's this agenda to always keep you distracted, to think like keep you in fear. It's the newspapers. There's a reason why the news and the newspaper only project fear on all of us because they want you in a certain state. Because once you don't give a F, freedom, and you're following your heart, you don't give a about all of these things. You know it's all fake and not real. And also all the people that people like following that have millions of followers, a lot of them are also controlled opposition that were like all part of the agenda or part of the agenda and they don't share the whole truth. They like are like controlled opposition. But now there's like people saying like, oh, this one is controlled opposition, this one is like, at least for me, you know, I'm not controlled in any way. Drinking my own partner can control me sometimes. But we are like, but me the same as him. Like, don't tell me what I need to do, and the other way around, because we're free human beings, and we're like, um, um, what is it? A big fu to the system. Like, follow me for thousands of ways to F the system. Yes, and so you can thrive and enjoy and make your best living without being too um, afhankelijk. You don't want to be to um, like you don't want them to control you, and that's why having multiple income streams is so important because you don't have to worry as much about money, and that's where they got you. They want everybody in survival mode and worry mode, so you don't are not in creation mode or living mode, enjoying mode. Creation mode is that you do the things that you want to do in the flow of life, and you're living your best life. That's how we're supposed to live. Make the act, make what you want to make art, make clothes, make. I write books, and what I'm doing now is also creation. I don't know what the act comes out of my mind before making it. I didn't even know what later on I put some themes in there, but this now it's like later on I put some themes in there and I put it on my YouTube and say, oh, I talked about this and this. Because I know upfront what's coming. But I know I'm always evolving, always growing, always sharing you new information. It's like new things that I learned now or what I think about. Oh, I need to share this too. I share that. And I want you to be empowered. I want you to understand this reality, decode this reality and become a master of it. Understanding the science. I understanding the messages coming through you. And they not only come to you in movies, in series, in music, they come also in numbers. They come in numbers. This whole reality, we're living in a matrix slash. I don't know what this is, but it's like created. It's like we're in a game. It's like in the code. And every time you can upgrade yourself. You can upgrade yourself because with the knowledge you get, how you feel. Like if you want to feel better, change your energy, move somewhere and see your life change. Create different got a habit. You know, like certain things that are not good, you can change it. You can change things for the better. You can say from now on I'm going to read uh, half an hour a day in a really good book. I can start writing, journaling, and know that there's more out there than you know. Like there's like deep, vast knowledge inside of all of us. But we're not. We first need to be relaxed. We first need to be like in a meditation mode, a relaxation of your like nervous system before you can really access. Most people are like busy, 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 and they don't even have the time to just sit still and to feel what's going on inside of them. What are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you actually feeling? And you can share it if you want. You can share it. Where do you need help with? That's why I'm here. But what do you need help with? I'm just a vessel of a vessel. And the more you are an open vessel of love and light that comes through you. Where there's no walls. You're just open here, honest, authentic, no other agenda. Just here. Just me sharing some information that you might not have heard before, but can help you in your reality. That's what I'm doing. You take it up a couple of breaths. Sometimes you don't even breathe deeply enough. And you feel differently immediately if you do deep breathing. You're the master of your reality. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? How do you want to live? What do you want to eat? What do you want to see? What do you want to focus on? For me, it's love, it's truth, it's honesty. for my health, most people don't even do when they're sick. I know a lot of things that can really help a lot of people, and that's why I keep sharing it. But you can also, I also do one-on-one coaching, and also with my partner, we also do coaching together. And because we both had a whole healing journey of healing ourselves, and we have to heal a lot of people, physically, emotionally, mentally, energetically, with whatever you. That's why I share so many things, thousands and thousands niche. So there's like lots of things that I'm doing, and also I keep reinventing myself. I wrote lots of books last year in 1 year, and I started writing. So now I'm a writer, and now like other things are coming up. But I was already making videos and making content, and but I don't share the same things other people do. I don't get like I don't get prompts and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna share this. But I also know that if I make a video of like 5 seconds, more people see it than if I make an hour video. Because I know a lot of people don't even have attention spans anymore this day and age. So yeah, I'll just give 10 second videos, and then people will feel certain things that I'm sharing. But if you already like what I'm sharing on my timeline, you can imagine when I'm sharing longer videos, and you can imagine when I'm sharing books. Books you can keep on checking out, keep on finding new information. Keep on when you hear some, like my herbal book. If you, I have a whole directory of ailments. We have a whole directory of ailments, like not only for yourself but also other people. Like, oh, you hear they have like this issue, like, oh, this, you need to have this herb. And they just can go to a like an herb shop around them, and they just can get the herb. And like that heal anything. That will heal anything. You don't need all those bad stuff with the subscriptions, and you keep taking them, and it's like a lot of extra things that are really bad, like side effects and stuff. And this just they do that to just make money out of you. People don't know anymore how to really heal, and it can be like just with natural herbs and food. Let food be your medicine. I talked already about fruits. I talked about alkaline fruits and vegetables, and make sure that like the more raw it is, the more life force it has in it. But also combine it, because I also know people are addicted to food, but it does have less energy. That's why you feel bloated and tired after you ate food. It's all about energy. It's all about frequency. It's all about the more you are sensitive, the more you feel immediately after you ate or something. I didn't eat anything yet. It's almost 7. It's almost 7 o'clock here in the evening. I'm mostly doing intermittent fasting. I'm gonna make smoothies soon. Maybe I'll even go live making smoothies on TikTok, and I'll post it, like I post it on my YouTube. So I just want to help people. But I already made on my YouTube. You already found the frozen banana, papaya, mango, because that's what I'm probably gonna make, or a version of that. So you can check the YouTube out. And I'm gonna make a smoothie soon. And wishing you all the very best. And know your life is in your hands. Your reality, of your creation, your master, your universe. Yes, of playing a part in my universe. Very grateful for that. Grateful for anybody who thinks I'm actually real. I'm real as far as I know. And the people around me know that. Like, join me on my path, but also not join me if you're having a good time, great. But if you need help or support, or just join me in my great things I'm doing, you're also welcome. I have some great things I'm doing. And it only will get better and better, and maybe more, maybe amazing. Who knows what I'm going to be creating next? I would like to do next, like maybe oracle cards, or maybe make music, or maybe make even better movies, documentaries. Because it's like I want the information to get out. That's why I also started making on YouTube a MissHellbreaker in Normie Land, sharing what's happening behind the scenes from the alternative media. But I know that could also not be giving a different perspective on what's happening because a lot of people have no clue. So I think I made 2 or 3 episodes of MissHellbreaker in Normie Land. I would check the third one out because the second one didn't have the right sound. So sometimes I'm really as it should be. So maybe I need a new microphone. So, but yeah, it's already almost an hour. And I never know how much I'm gonna talk because sometimes it's 20 minutes, sometimes half an hour, sometimes almost an hour. But yeah, I hope you liked the transmission of this time. But just know when I wish always everybody the best. But I have a lot of fun doing this, so I'm happy to share this information too. Helga, welcome, welcome. So yes, I always have lots of people coming by. And yes, Grand Rising, yeah, for you. Grand Rising, it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Ooh, 9 is not the night for you, Helga. For me, almost 7 o'clock. I'm 7 hours ahead. No, wait. Yeah, we'll go 7 hours. Oh yeah, 7 hours later, maybe. Yeah, because you are later. You're earlier. Yeah, because I'm in Mexico. Yeah, I'm 7 hours later. So I'm still in my evening. But yeah, I always have to go if I want to. If I want to address the people in Europe, I always have to get up, like do it very early. But I like the most in my afternoon or my evening to share things. So people can always check them out later again on my YouTube or on my Facebook. And Helga, one big thing that happened. I got married the 4th of April. Woohoo! I even got an online marriage. So people don't even know that this is possible. So I'm going to keep sharing about it as well, because people from different countries can just yes, thank you. People from different can just marry for a really good price from all over the world. Because we couldn't marry in Holland, I had to like write a letter to the EMJ and to the Hague and like shit happening. Then in Spain, when we were in Spain, like in Portugal, there were also rules. People from Portugal very welcome. Then we have in Spain people saying like you only have to be registered 2 years in Spain before you can marry. And then we hear in Mexico they say like you need to have like a medical checkup and a blood test. Yeah, that like everywhere else, not, but where we live apparently. So we're like, no way we're going to do that. Because like they said, like a lot of the reason for that is a bit strange because they say like a lot of cousins marry apparently they say. But yeah, the chances that we are cousins, he coming from America, I come from Holland, the chance of us being cousins is not so high. So we all should move to Mexico. Yeah, I'm having a great time here, so you're very welcome. So I'm like, who knows? But feel where you want to go. Like lots of people think Spain and Portugal are already much lighter in frequency and being like less rules. It's easier because Holland it's like really like very bureaucratic and you have a lot of rules. Because if you want to live in Spain and Portugal, it's already much easier because prices are much lower. But you have to have some sort of income. It's good to have some sort of income. That's why I'm also working different income stream and also helping people with different income streams. So you have that. It doesn't matter where you want to live. You're free to live wherever you want to live and to do whatever you want to do. And that's why I'm working not only for me but for everybody. And so um, we so that's possible for everybody. So, but there are like houses here that you can buy, you can have apartments that you can rent. There's a lot of possibilities, and for everybody. But I also know information of Portugal. A lot of people also that want to go out of Holland because like Holland and especially also England, I guess, also and Germany, all those countries and Ireland. Like Ireland, people wanted to go already a long time away already. People from Ireland are everywhere in the whole world. People from Holland also everywhere in the whole world. People from the UK are everywhere in the whole world. You had like whole groups of you English people in Portugal and in Spain because in England the weather is so bad. I saw a video of someone saying like it was like for months it was raining. I really believe they put that on there. Like they change the weather there in Holland and in England. This is not how the weather should be. They cloud seed and they make sure it's always raining, it's always gray. They do that on purpose. And that's why they now also more and more people are going to Spain, and that's why they have more and more like floods there as well now with the weather modification. First, like Portugal was with them, and it's also targeted. A lot of these fires are being like made, so companies can like buy the land for cheap, and other countries they make a lot of flooding, so because they also don't want people to go there. So, and what they're also doing now is crashes everywhere, but it's also footage of a plane crashing, and there was like upside down in Canada, and one had like building behind it, the other one not, because it's all fake. They want people to be afraid of trains, afraid of going to other places. So you find out that other places is much better, it's much easier, and you don't have 10,000 different taxes. So in Holland, we should live together in Dutch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be cool. Live together in Dutch. Because we also they push social media pushes it in your own channel. So that's why I don't have that many followers because I'm in English. But then also like my TikTok is in Portugal and mostly Portuguese people coming by. So so that's why there's like I could be having much more followers everywhere if I was in my own language, but I share also a lot of truth that is like deeper than most people. And you, Helga, you also have a lot of info. So let's do that with Helga. So let me know what time is best for you. We both have good info. Yeah, but I will have to do some shopping later today. So another day is good. But let me know which time is best for you. But not in the early morning here. Yeah, then I wake up when I feel like it. That's so cool. If you can do the F you want all day, you can get up whenever you want and you can do whatever you want. But I do a lot of things because I want to. I make videos, I go live, I do healings, I do courses, I make books, I do, yeah, you also do what you want. I also do what I want. And I can, in the afternoons, I lie on the swimming pool, but now at this moment, there's no sun, and and I have to go shopping. So, yeah, good that you can also do what you want. And we have all both a lot of good information. So, I will message Helga. And I love your wisdom as well, Helga. Helga. And I also go live together with my partner. He also has great information. And we go also live on our YouTube from 888 because we both are on a similar mission, me and my partner. So I'm really grateful that I found him. So I'm definitely not alone on this path, and I meet like amazing people online. I'm really grateful for all everybody. I'm grateful for everybody sharing knowledge, everybody sharing the truth, everybody knowing what's out there. Because once you know, you have an obligation to share your truth because it needs to come out. You need to share your truth. You can't just stop it. So you have this intricate fire inside of you that needs to come out. So I'm happy to do that with other people as well. And wait on your message and we can make an appointment for that. Yes, we do that. Because I can almost like do every day, daily, but later in the day. But I can even do it. I can even do it when you are in the mornings and it's not because I go to bed very late because I don't have the time. So you also don't have that because otherwise you would not be online right now. But I only found out like yeah. So I am also in the middle of the night. So we can actually do it in the middle of the night when you don't like get up. So because that's also not a program we have. We have to get up at a certain time and we have to go to bed at a certain time. But it's because most people work. They have to get up at 6 o'clock, 5, 6 in the morning. But I never liked that. I never liked that. My colleagues started at 7. I started at 10, 9 or 10. And they go home earlier, but I was like, no way. Yeah, you either. Yes, we're definitely going to do that. So thank you for being here. It's already more than an hour. This will be posted if you want to watch it back. It's on my YouTube. I will post later what I shared about because it's always new information and old information combined. So whatever. And I never know exactly what I'm going to share. So thank you everybody for being here. I do have to get some shopping now. As healthy as possible, and I always check the ingredients from everything. So and yeah. So thank you all. See you later. Yes, everybody. See you later. And thank you for being here. And hope the sound was good on my YouTube and Facebook. Otherwise, I'll put the TikTok on my YouTube. And lots of love to everybody. Lots of love to everybody. And enjoy life. Celebrate everything. Find something to celebrate every day and start enjoying your life because that's what you're here for. You're here. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. On the TikTok sounds good, but on the YouTube or Facebook might not sometimes. I have some glitches happening. And so thank you all for being here. Love you all. Love you all. Lots and lots. Bye bye. Bye bye.